You're watching Outnumbered. I'm Harris Faulkner, here with my co-host Emily Compagno. And joining us today, the host of Kennedy Saves the World podcast, Kennedy herself, working hard to save us all. Fox and Friends co-host Ainsley Earhardt is here. She's going to
sort of like something between the prosecutors and the defendants outside of the judge's purview. The judge's purview. Not only would she might not even have seen it, but it meant that it was outside her realm where she could. He's an 8 misdemeanor. Sorry, go ahead.
I want to get you in here, Ainsley.
Well, if we didn't have these Republicans in the House, we wouldn't know about any of this. We wouldn't know about the 1023. We wouldn't be hearing from the whistleblower. We wouldn't be hearing from Devin Archer on Monday, who was Hunter Biden's best friend, sat on all these boards with him, including Burisma. We wouldn't know about Actually, we would know about this. Joe Biden bragged on tape that he fired the prosecutor, or had the
of an alien pilot.
Okay, I was one of those growing up, like, that would kind of laugh at people that I thought they were wacko for thinking this. After watching this, though, yesterday, holy cow. Okay, it's very interesting. People involved are very credible. The guy, David...
I wanted to fly it so badly. Anyone who has heard of Bob Lazar has talked extensively that there are multiple people who are employed by the government to reverse engineer all of the material science UFOs that they've been hoarding that they can't tell us about. Can't.
So it's very interesting. This is one of the most fascinating aspects.
Depends on the technology first, or reverse engineers it first. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, no, Emily, there are huge national security implications. I'm so happy you're asking me about this as a graduate.
Well, here's another manufactured problem. There's nothing quite like getting outside for an afternoon hike, a kayak ride down the river, or a weekend camping with friends, but
Away from bears, just get out there.
Well, Emily, you were literally raised by grizzly bears in the wilderness. I mean, you're more comfortable in a tent than a pair of humans.
That's right. Well, it was a wolf pack, to be clear. Yeah, I fly the flag of awesome every time I go camping personally, so anyone who is also awesome is welcome to join. I think that, as usual as well, it takes attention away from any community that actually needs attention.
Keep reading. And then, there it is. There it is. There's the paragraph. They had to throw in the Trump flag. They need safe spaces. This shouldn't happen on campgrounds. And you're like, why did they have to include that one sentence? This could have been a nice article where you might read it and say, I want to get involved in some of these organizations. But if a candidate's flag triggers you, get a life.
Well,
right?
It sounds like she was triggered by the fact that she didn't have a friend to take with her.
Just silly with them. You can't even see the trail in front of you because the flapping MAGA flags.
Right.
All right. Nonsense. Coming up, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, maybe a Disney classic.
It seems Disney just can't avoid controversy surrounding its upcoming live-action Snow White remake. Six alone, Kennedy.
This is the only thing I have to say to Disney ahead of their Snow White release.
That is taps. That is the sunset taps. Ainsley signaling the sunset of their success.
Yeah, I love some of these comments. Instead of a kiss from Prince Charming, Snow White will be woken up by a WhatsApp message from her boss at the corporate job that she hates. Here's another good one. It's not 1937.
It's like maybe you just want to enjoy something that resonates from a part of your childhood, and make it bigger, make it better. Don't soften the edges and make it dumpy.
But they're telling women who we have to be.
Yeah.
And we're not allowed to choose love anymore. We have to choose a job that cannot. And I love what I do, but this job doesn't hug me at the end of the day.
You know what was dope, though, was The Huntsman. Remember the Kristen Stewart? Yeah. That was phenomenal. Charlize Theron.
I didn't see it.
Oh, gosh, yes. Did you see my Halloween costume?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong to want to be a princess?
No,
you need to lay one on me.
That's right. More outnumbered with all of these princes and princesses next.
Oh, yeah, where you
That'd be like
and you put it in the wrong place and the light. Oh my God!
Very cool. Nailed it.
That's great.
Wow, this show has wrapped. Do you hear me? Set your DVR if you can't watch it tomorrow. Here's America Reports.